a growing controversy in Southwest Florida where a town manager was fired. The issue wasn't his job performance, it was his wife's. CBS News correspondent Michelle Gielan reports.
For the past 16 months, Scott Jenke was the well-respected town manager of Fort Myers Beach, Florida.
There's a lot of people that thought very highly of Mr. Jenke.
But his career unraveled earlier this week amid revelations that his wife is an adult film star. An editor for an online adult entertainment publication noticed this photo in a local newspaper and identified Jenke's wife, Annabella, as Giselle Amour. When the town council found out, they called an emergency meeting and voted unanimously to end Jenke's contract. He was terminated with 6 months' pay.
Our issue is the situation that the town was put in terms of how effective we can govern and whether or not this was going to serve as a distraction for that. And we felt like it would.
So Scott Jenke is now an ex-manager due to his wife's X-rated career. Michelle Gielan, CBS News, New York.
And joining us now are Scott and Annabella Jenke. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Poor Mayor, he said he was afraid it was going to cause a distraction. It's really caused a distraction.
Quite
now.
a distraction.
Yeah. How long have you been the city manager there?
I think about 15 months in.
15 months?
In Fort Myers Beach, yeah.
All your sort of job performance related evaluations and everything good?
Yeah, I think I've been doing a good job, and I think the community feels that way.
Right. Were you, how long have you been married?
Since October 28th last year, so not quite, 10 months?
Okay.
9 months.
Did you all have any concerns whatsoever as you decided to get married that what if they find out, or how will they react once they find out what you do for a living?
We did, talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, we kept our heads down a little bit and hoped it would never happen, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It was like a blogger or somebody saw your picture in a 4th of July parade, and the next thing you know, the world
explosion.
Everybody finds out about it. What were you, to know that you wanted to keep a low profile, what were you afraid of?
Well, because of my professional ethics, I was concerned about the town being heard, of course, but paramount was our personal life being hurt. We have children and family members all over the country, so we're concerned about those kinds of things mostly.
Yeah. Do you feel like your husband has been treated fairly?
Not really. Not really. Because when this came out, he talked to the mayor and said, I'm willing to resign. And then everything just...
Well, when this story began to break, I was actually called by a local reporter who also called the mayor about a day before he was going to actually print these articles. And the mayor and I chatted on the phone. And because of my ethics, I said, I'm willing to resign with compensation if the town council thinks it will help the community, not be so distracted.
Right. Now it's really distracted. What kind of feedback are you getting from people in the town now?
We're getting very supportive feedback.
Amazing.
Hundreds and hundreds of emails, every one of them completely supportive. And we've been looking at these different sites. 90% of the people are saying they support me and they shouldn't have done this, but they don't know all the whole story either, so it's understandable, I think.
Yeah.
Headlines aren't always accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
I always say never trust the media.
Yeah.
If the town were to come back to your husband and offer him his job back, would you want to stay there? Would you want to live there?
I don't think that will happen.
Yeah.
We have Annabella has triplets, 15-year-old triplets, which we flew out of Fort Myers on Wednesday morning, I guess, to get them out of here. They know everything, very supportive. Told their mother that they are all proud of her and love her, but still, it's now, I don't think we could do that because of family.
So interesting. I have a feeling it won't be long before somebody offers you a job.
Well, that would be nice. You got something?
Not right off the toe. It's tough times. It's tough times here. You know how that is. All right. We wish you the best.
Well, thank you.
Thanks very much for coming and telling your story.